I've always had trouble breathing out of my nose, you know. So I haven't hardly had to wear nasal strips, and I'm breathing better and can blow my nose better since surgery. But I'm very tender up in here, though, still. And like I said, I'm having a hard time with the lower denture, but I have faith in God and faith in my dentist that we are going to get it adjusted and it will fit better eventually. So now I've had these for like 32 days. I got the immediate dentures. My thoughts on that. I think if I could do it over again, that I would probably wait the 8 weeks to have, sorry, my nose itches, to have my mouth casted and until my mouth balanced out and had more healing to get them, because it has been very uncomfortable, on top of when you had incisions and you had wounds and you had, stitches. The stitches were like crazy, like mine dissolved. Mine are the kind that dissolved, but they felt, when they were healing up and coming out, they felt like spider legs in my mouth. I've never eaten spiders, but that's what I imagine it feels like. So anyway, and they had, I guess I had a lot of bone, so he had to round it off a little bit. So my mouth is uneven because of what I was mentioning earlier. So, and I don't have much of a ridge down here. But my husband went and got me some Polygrip. I was using the Walmart brand. I've tried the powder that my dentist recommended, but I don't think it really holds. And I like the Seaborn cushions because they make this more comfortable, but but the Polygrip's been making it stay in longer. And gosh, it's been going 4 or 5 hours before I have to glue again. So, I'll have to have what they call soft relines eventually, and then hard reline. But he may end up making me a whole new set. He told me from the beginning that if I didn't like them, that he would make me a new set free of charge. And when my mouth was casted, like I said, I had 4 of my own teeth on the bottom and a bridge, so they casted over all that. So you figure I had these teeth missing, and then I just had 4 teeth down, 8 if you count the bridge, 4 of my own, and then 4 fake teeth from the bridge. So no teeth all the way to here, no teeth all the way to here, no teeth all the way to here, and no teeth till all the way to here. So wasn't a mouthful of natural teeth, or even a mouthful of rotten teeth. So, so eventually we might have to have that done. So I personally would recommend that you wait, but it's a personal decision. I got the immediate dentures because I was trying to protect myself from getting sick, because I have autoimmune disease, and I thought my TMJ pain would be worse, and so I didn't want to have muscle atrophy, because I have a lot of atrophy muscles in my body from my other health issues, and so I didn't want that to happen with my face, as I was afraid that it would be hard to get a good fit. But it was hard having those in there. And then I've been reading, and I've heard from some people that you don't use adhesive till 3 to 4 weeks post ED. But my dentist, when I went in on day 2, when I couldn't get my mouth, told me to use adhesive, and I still had stitches in. Let me tell you, I hadn't learned the trick where you get warm salt water and rinse your mouth before you try to take the dentures out. I learned that real quick. That's what I use. Now, hold on a minute. I may have a thought. I want my videos on my channel, on my denture journey, to be a place of encouragement and not discouragement. But I'm going to be honest and tell you about my journey and what I experienced. Doesn't mean you will. Doesn't mean yours won't be worse or better. Everybody's different. I'm just sharing mine. But that being said, so I didn't know about that with the salt water and stuff like that because I didn't watch these videos from Bill and other people until after that, after the fact. And so I've learned that if you know, and I hope you guys are encouraged by me, and hope I'm an inspiration, and that I can help you. Now, I'm still learning, like I said, and so I don't know a lot of stuff myself. I'm just learning, so I'm passing on what I'm learning from other people who are going through it, who've been through it, who are veterans, and I'm just trying different things to see what works for me. And ultimately, you have to figure out what works for you. But talk to your dentist and your surgeon. Communicate, communicate, communicate. If you don't have a good dentist, you don't have to stay there. Okay? I've left many a doctors. You know, fortunately for me, I've had my dentist since I was 18 and I'm 53. He's that wonderful. So I have faith that he's going to get this fixed. So I've learned, a tip that I've learned is that if you rinse your mouth with salt water. Now, usually my bottom denture will come right up with my tongue when I'm ready to take it out. It comes right out. So I don't really have to swish that much for that one. But the top one, when I had the stitches, it was harder. And I stopped using the adhesive until the stitches fell out because, you know, I told my dentist when I went back on day 3, posty day, I told him, I said, I said, I took that top one out and I saw a little bit of, it looked like tissue gum or blood or something. I said, I felt like I was going to rip those stitches out. He's like, well, don't put so much in there. I said, no, I'm not going to use it. You know, well, I ended up getting sick and getting a bad cough. So I literally had to take my teeth out. I think it was on day 5. I had to take my teeth out for like 3 or 4 days. So, swish with warm salt water. And be careful you don't burn your gums and stuff because you can get it too hot. And when you have your dentures in, you can't feel it. You can't really feel it until it hits the gum. So, you know, if it feels hot to your hand and it's scalding you, don't put it in your mouth. I know that's a given, but, you know, we all get tired or whatever, we're in pain, and we're just like, I just want to get these out of my mouth. So I swish with warm salt water several times. And the bottom one will just come out. And then the top one, and I put my hand in there, and what I do is I push up on the roof of my mouth right here behind these teeth right here. I kind of push up, so I feel it kind of give a little bit, and then I will rinse with warm salt water, and then I'll put it in, and you're supposed to kind of rock it, but I do that. I swish with about 3 times or so with the warm salt water, and then it comes out. Now it comes out much easier. I don't have to use a lot of adhesive on my top one, but my bottom one I have to use a little bit more. And the Polygrip's working for me right now. I haven't tried Fixodent, even though I heard that it's better, because for the simple fact that I have multiple chemical sensitive issues to medications and products, so I was really afraid. So eventually, I was just afraid of allergic reaction. But anyway, I didn't mean to talk quite so long. So I don't know when I'll post next, but I didn't mean to talk quite so long. But I'm sorry, I'm a talker, you know. So anyway, yeah, so I'm hanging in there, and, you know, I don't want to discourage anybody. I just want you guys to be encouraged and stay positive and know that you're not alone and other people are going through it. And one thing that I did not expect with this is I have met so many sweet, amazing, beautiful souls on YouTube here that are going through this or have been through this. And I did not expect to make new friends by using my teeth. And it's been a blessing in that sense. It's also been a blessing because now I can drink ice cold water, which I love. And I can, you know, do hot stuff as long as I don't get it too hot and burn my gums right now. But yeah, ice cream and popsicles have been my favorite. My husband would take the popsicle and crush it up, and then I put that in my mouth. I use Orajel for the pain reliever because I was going to get Benzodent, but it works. But make sure you keep your mouth clean and you keep your dentures clean. I might do some instructional videos down the line, but like I said, right now I'm new. I'm still learning. I've talked far too long. I didn't mean to talk this long, and I feel like I'm rambling. But anyway, watch the little slideshow that I made and post it before this video. And there's some funny videos in there, like I said, that we found on my husband's camera roll of me. So, yeah. So, I'll talk to you guys next time. But I'm hanging in there. Peace out.